breaking 2 explosions occurred in Paris Stadium during the France and Germany football match. That's all I'm seeing, though. So hopefully that was nothing serious.
Yeah. Paris has had its share of tragedies in the recent months, so wouldn't it be good to have another?
Well, welcome back. We're at Rocket League. We'll add Curtis. I get my garage. There, you gotta get my DeLorean time machine set up.
Oh. Eric, are you playing Rocket League for a bit, or are you heading out?
No, I mean I'm not heading out right now, but I'm not gonna play because, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're probably gonna go to dinner.
You dominated earlier enough anyway. So.
Yeah.
Right.
But I like to hang around for the good conversation and the streaming.
All right.
Oh. Look at that.
Yeah. Are you good to go? Doing any garage stuff? Okay.
I'm good to go.
You want to just do 3v3? You want to do any mutator stuff?
We can. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's new, right?
Yeah, that's new.
Theater stuff.
Here we go. So this is obviously Brad's favorite game.
Yeah.
He'll probably play this at some point.
Yeah, he'll break his Fallout stream to play this.
Yeah.
I forget how to play.
R2
X is to jump. Oh my goodness.
Yep, it's gonna go crazy.
Circle button is to boost.
It's boost.
Yep.
I pressed X to jump instead of boost, and that was
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris and I had a rough time our first match, and we played doubles ranked, so like we just got rocked. What were the mutators on?
So it's like, I think there's got low gravity, and then like the ball is like really small, like a pinball. It's not like as small as a pinball, but like it's like smaller, which means it travels like super fast.
Low grab and pinball. Got it. What is the cube mode?
That's like another one of the mutators. It just has like a weird. Oh, nice, nice. Frog bog it. Where's this whiff? Oh, got whiffed.
So weird. You guys are playing in real time, and I'm on a delay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're spoiling the match for you.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's all good. That was a good shot, Curtis.
Thanks.
She posted that in the Reddit thread. Cool looking DeLorean.
It's my $1.99 DeLorean.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is pretty cheap for a DeLorean.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
No! I whipped. That was my bad.
Don't be a hater.
Oh. Oh man.
Don't be a hater. That's a cool name. Don't nod.
Don't nod your head.
Oh, so we talked about this before we got you on the thing. What do you think about that Life is Strange special edition?
That I think I've seen a picture of it, but I didn't look into it. Does it just come with like a journal?
So that's what we thought it was. It's an art book. It's a soundtrack and it's director commentary.
Oh, the director. That's cool. would, I game. I would be interested in having the director commentary. Maybe I would play it for the director commentary. I like episode 5.
Me too.
Oh,
really
well,
like
interesting.
When they went
Interesting.
crazy.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I liked when they got real like French abstract.
Sure.
And I was like, oh yeah, I love this. This is the best. Like, I also like how self-effacing they are. Like, they made fun of the bottles. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
They
I
made
was
fun of a lot of stuff.
I was not too big a fan of episode 5 at the moment. Or like when I
No
got done
mother for
playing
you,
it.
Shaka Bra.
Yeah, I wasn't too hot on it, but it's growing on me over time.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like things that are weird, you know?
Yeah. Weird things are cool most of the time.
Yeah.
So to see that in that game, like where they really jumped the shark and just went crazy, I was like, oh,
Like-
nice.
Like Disgaea, that's a weird game.
Sky is weird.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Real weird game. I mean, this is a weird game, if you really think about it.
What? Football with cars?
Yeah.
The
See
football.
what I did there?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No.
I lost my earpiece. And now I have it back on. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, that was such a good joke.
Still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you save Chloe or did you save the town?
I don't know. Do we want to go into spoilers?
Oh, sorry.
Don't tick.
Alright.
Oh, dang it.
My bad.
Alright.
Well, no one knows what game we're talking about.
That's true. Completely
Man,
out of
this Rocket
context
League
there.
and
I'll let you know off
Broken
air.
Age was crazy.
Yeah, Broken Age took a weird turn.
Yeah, right? Like adding characters and towns and stuff.
Being a good game, it's crazy.
oh.
Dick burn.
Nah, I like Broken Age.
Oh my
Better
gosh.
Better than Grim Fandango?
What's that? I'm not sure if I'm not sure I know what I think about that question.
I think they do have the disable cross-platform. I think they've had that in there for a little bit.
Yeah, they've had that from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind
that's-
playing with PC players. Yeah, I don't mind.
I mean, what they told us was like, they added the option to disable it, just if people wanted it disabled, I think. Because I remember we
Console
asked them
purists.
about it, yeah.
Yeah, we have a good interview with Psionics on the website if you want to listen to them talk about the game.
It
But,
wasn't in the beginning, they added it. Oh, well maybe they did.
Cube.
I remember
Oh,
we
really?
did talk to them about it, and
Yeah.
they said they were like, well, we just feel like we want people to have the option or something like that.
Oh, it's a cube instead of a ball?
Yeah.
Oh, and your boost meter is constantly recharging.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they can type more easily.
Yeah.
So they have an advantage in the chat room.
They get to talk that are trash.
Chat advantage.
Yeah, chat advantage. Unless they have the Nyko type pad for PS4, of course.
Oh yeah.
You're lagging a lot here.
Is anyone in your
nice.
pad streaming anything?
I don't think so. My internet's not really that great to begin with.
What is it, Kansas internet?
Yeah, it's Kansas internet, you know.
I've heard about that.
Like you have.
I think we can win this one.
Don't speak too soon. Oh.
So, okay, so the mutator thing, is this a free patch, or is...
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, it's free.
Okay. Alright.
It's just the cars and like decals, stuff like that is the only paid stuff. Oof.
Is that thing blinking?
It does that sometimes, it looks like.
You guys remember the companion cube from that game with Pi?
That reminds me of this a lot, like when it's on the front page.
Cake is a pie, Curtis.
No.
So, Eric, Colin
Yes.
told me this crazy thing last night about Portal.
No, you are so wrong. You are so wrong.
You know how Portal has this great song at the end of it? Still Alive. And then Portal 2 had a great song also.
Yeah.
So, you know how Portal is in the LEGO Dimensions?
No.
Okay, well in LEGO Dimensions there's like a portal stage.
What is LEGO Dimensions?
LEGO Dimensions is the Toys to Life LEGO game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like where you build the Legos and you put them on the portal. It's got Scooby-Doo, Wizard of Oz,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, Portal.
Like Indiana Jones or something too, I can't remember.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Because LEGO has a ton of properties. Anyways, apparently...
Do they?
They're... Yeah, they got quite a bit.
They probably licensed a bunch of stuff like Star... Oh, that's funny that they can't do Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because
so
there are a lot of LEGO Star Wars stuff. Alright, sorry.
So anyways, there is a new Portal song.
Okay. Is it
There's
good?
a third one. Colin
It's the best.
says, hey, he's like, there's a new Portal song. I'm like, wait, really? And he's like, yeah, it's the best one.
Oh, you see this
Like,
save? Oh, you gotta watch that save.
And I'm like, okay, I'll pull it up, because I still think, I mean, the Cake is a lie joke was played out, but I still think Still Alive is like a really good song. Right?
That was a good save. Yeah.
And so I pull up this new LEGO Dimensions Portal song, and it's garbage. It's so bad.
Oh, it's not garbage. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out.
Like, oh yeah, it's so much better than the other Portal songs. It's not. I mean, okay, garbage is like hyperbolic.
Oh my gosh.
It's not good.
Oh my gosh. You're crazy. You are out of your mind.
You're a Portal endgame song purist.
Yes.
Okay.
Still Alive is still the best. And I also, just to get the record, you know, for the record, forgettable username, I agree. Disney Infinity is the best of the Toy Story Life games. Even though I say that having only played that one, but it's the best one.
What about Skylanders, man?
Oh, oh,
What happened here? Were you in front of me? That...
Nope.
Oh, okay, weird.
Nice
I guess I got blown back by the left.
Holy cow.
With Skylanders, throw amiibos in the garbage. Yeah, amiibos are not great.
You're gonna buy that Shovel Knight amiibo
Skylanders,
though.
I don't... Oh, for sure. But other than that, like, Skylanders, I don't feel a connection to any of the characters.
Spyro?
Yeah, but look, I mean, look what they've done.
Oh no,
with
no,
Spyro.
no, no.
It's some, like, crappy, weird version of Spyro that I don't like.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I wonder if
Disney
Spyro's
Infinity-
any good.
I don't know, and it kind of feels like, well, remember, I want to say this is true, like, the first Skylanders was called, like, Spyro something.
I think
like,
so
it had
too.
Spyro in the title, and they've gotten away from that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the point is, like, Disney Infinity, like, it's characters that I care about. It's a really fun game. It's got a cool toy box mode. And it's also different. Like, Skylanders is actually a pretty different game from Disney Infinity.
Yeah.
I think Lego Dimensions is probably closer to Skylanders. Like, Disney Infinity is actually does a decent job of kind of setting itself apart from all the other, like, toys.
We got a bunch of mini games and a bunch of creation options.
Well, it's got, like, they're not even mini games, they're like full-on kind of like story campaigns in those different universes, but then, I mean, the bigger chunk of it is that toy box stuff.
Yeah.
So, I doubt Spyro even rates anymore in that game. Yeah, it seems to me just from the outside in that Spyro is like I feel like they maybe launched Skylanders on the name of Spyro, so like people knew. It's like, oh, Spyro, yeah.
Yeah.
But then very quickly, you know, Spyro's like kind of forgotten.
They should have gotten Bubsy.
Bubsy, oh man.
Or Croc.
Croc. I'd buy a Croc figure. What about Crash Bandicoot?
Come on, man. Of course I would buy a Crash. I don't even own a Wii U. I would get a Crash amiibo.
So, like, every character in
team.
Smash Brothers is supposed to eventually get an amiibo.
Ah, that sucks.
So the question is, like, what about Cloud?
Yeah, that sucks.
Ooh.
You know what though, Cloud, like, Final Fantasy VII is already huge on action figures and stuff, so...
Yeah, there's plenty of
There's a wealth of good Final Fantasy action figures.
yeah, and Kingdom Hearts.
Right, Kingdom Hearts. Metal
But I
Gear
was
also has a lot, so...
Yeah. Hey, you know, put Sora in Disney Infinity and I'm there in day one.
That's funny.
I got Donald Duck. I got his figure this week. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice
Yeah?
little figure. Still waiting for Goofy.
I like Goofy.
Man. Goofy's great.
Alright, fellas, before we launch into another long combo, I'm gonna cut it.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, it was good, good getting you in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Good gaming.
joining.
You go rest or whatever you plan on doing for the rest of today.
Yep, I'm gonna go to dinner and hopefully play some board games where I can sit down and,
Yes, and not be on a bike.
and just not do anything, you know? I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to drink a
Yeah.
lot of water. And there you go.
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
But I'll have my
venture in-
tablet with me and I'll probably sneak in some streaming. So,
Okay.
keep up the good work, fellas.
There you go.
I'll see you all soon.
Yep.
Remember you soon.
Remember you soon.
Remember you soon.
What other mutators are there? So we got the beach volleyball, we got the pinball, we got the cube.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. There's just like a different thing, like gravity is different, the ball speed, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't, that's pretty much about it. Like, we saw the cube. We saw the pinball, and then basically other than that, just gravity and stuff like that. Like, it's okay. I mean, I was going back to just regular 3v3 after a while.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a cool little, like, weird add-on that's kind of fun to mess around with for a little bit.
Yeah.
I bet the gravity stuff really messes with people.
Yeah, there's like, you can basically jump and then you're just basically flying across the map.
Yeah. Especially when you have to be like so precise with your... if you're like trying to do aerial shots and stuff.
Yeah. Nice. It's hugging the wall for that one. And that came down.
We got time. After this match, do another code drop.
Okay.
It is at the top of the hour.
Yep.
We're probably also gonna head out for a little bit after this match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got
stuff I want to do.
time before your block.
I got a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah. What's I haven't looked yet. What's Brad streaming other than Fallout 4 perhaps? I mean, other than Fallout 4 perhaps. Okay.
All I know.
I didn't know if you put some of that on the list.
I don't know if there's anything else that he's wanting to do.
Oh,
yes.
Nice, good job.
Got it. So for me, yeah, I mean, I think I've already named it. There's that Poncho game that I definitely want to check out.
Yeah. And that's the prequel to Secret Ponchos, right?
No.
Oh yeah. I hope not also.
We got that. I do have, like, I mean, I got a bunch of new Disney Infinity stuff this week, but it's just like I got new characters.
Yeah.
So there's not really anything like new. I could build stuff, but I think there's some other more PSN stuff that I want to try to get through. There's Caraway that I did
Yeah,
buy.
that's right.
So I want to play that a little bit maybe. We'll see. We were talking about Don't Starve.
Yeah. Oh.
surprised they haven't like put skins on the ball yet.
Oh yeah. I don't think so.
I don't think they have. That seems like almost a no-brainer.
Mm. What kind of skins do you think they put on there?
I mean, you
Just
have
like
this
decals?
this like beach volleyball mode right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just I feel like
There's
like,
Quigley on stream. Quigley has joined the extra live stream. Hi Quigley. I'm in the middle of some Rocket League. I know you're licking my thumbs. How are you? And he's gone. Yeah, some of these mutator matches could go on a long time.
yeah, it's kind of hard to get a good shot at this.
Uh-oh.
I don't play this as much as I was hoping I would.
I still play from
And I think
time to time.
part of it is just there's so much other things I'm trying to get through.
Sure.
It's typically just how it goes for me.
Yeah. No. No, 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 no. Job. Job. Got it. Don't have any boost left.
Get some close calls here.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Ah! Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh man. It's always bouncing higher than I expected to.
Yeah. We'll get to a code at some point.
maybe this will just be the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be boring, right?
Oh. Yeah, a lot of close calls like this. Gonna have a heart attack before it's over.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna go higher? Ah. Oh.
No. Oh.
Mm. It's like the third time I've gotten demolished. No, 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 no! Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
Wow. Wow. We have to win now. We have
Got
to,
it.
We have to do this.
Savior. Oh, oh man. Oh man. This is crazy.
You're fine.
Get out of here.
No. Come on. Come on.
Yay! For those of you watching on stream, we did it.
We did it.
9 minutes, 23-second overtime. Oh, man. Wow. Ah.
We won.
Alright. Well, I think that's enough of that.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna paste another code in the chat. Let's find what we have. See what we want to give away.
Okay.
Let's see. How does back to bed sound? PS4,
That sounds,
PS3, and Vita.
that sounds awesome. Hope I win that.
Think cross save? It's at least cross by. I think Eric reviewed that.
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
I believe. So we'll just that'll appear in chat momentarily. So be ready for it. Colin, it's good talking to you.
You as well?
I might be back later.
Okay.
I mean, I will be back later, but I might be back sooner than later.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta find something to play for the next two and a quarter, 3/4 hours. Just go with your heart.
Every hour or so, and
oh, you know, yeah. Yep.
Whatever speaks to you.
Yeah. Might go back play more Witcher later on, but I might do some more Rocket League right now.
Okay.
So.
Alright, well, it's good talking to you. I will be back, everyone, later on.
Yep. Bye, Curtis. Alright. Hey, there's a code. Alright, so let's just do standard 3v3. I might just play a few more matches of Rocket League. And then, oh, I gotta get some ice. Might just play a few more Rocket League. And then who knows, I might go back to Witcher. I got a long ways to go on that. Yeah, I actually have Back to Bed on mobile also. I think it was like a free app of the week or something at some point. I would, but I don't. I'm sorry, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any PlayStation Move compatible games. That's the only thing. Sadly. I mean, I've got like Sports Champions. I've got like The Fight. Oh yeah, I got mine on the I'm an Apple guy, I guess. I mean, Apple guy defined as I only have an iPhone. But yeah, I think it was free there once at some point. Yeah, I've got yeah, see, I would really I would definitely play like PlayStation All-Stars if I had my PS3 hooked up. Like I would definitely buy it again if it was on PS4, which I actually thought it might come at some point because they had that Game Company games. They had Unfinished Swan, God of War 3. Like those are all like partly Sony Santa Monica games that got remastered on PS4. So I thought maybe there was a chance they would get it. Yeah, I really enjoyed PlayStation All Stars. I guess I maybe see why the hate it gets, but I don't. I thought it was a really good game. I think personally, I think it has a better combat fighting system than like Smash Brothers. Like I think as a fighting game, I feel like it's more in depth than it's more in depth than like Smash Brothers. Especially like all those videos like that have Seth Killian combos and stuff like that. Like those were cool to watch. Yeah. I think the best character, it was either Ratchet or Cole was my main. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. They're just like, oh yeah, it's that stupid Smash Brothers knockoff. But like when you really look at it, like it's not really that much of a comparison. You gonna troll somebody? It's alright, I'm down with that. I wish we would have gotten a few more characters. I mean, I know it's hard to get licensing stuff. And like one of the other gripes that like people complain about is like, oh, they have evil Cole, like that being like an argument they can have. Like, well, you also have Link and Toon Link and Ganondorf's just a copy of Captain Falcon, and Mewtwo's kind of just a copy of Samus at some point. Yeah. Well, yeah, true. Yep. I've played a little bit of the Wii U. I actually have it on 3DS. It's okay, but I wish I would have gotten like instead of like Heihachi for PlayStation All Stars. Like, why couldn't we have gotten Wii U? Like, I felt like that could have been. I mean, granted, they're two different companies or whatever, but it's like, well, we did get new Emo Dante from Capcom in there instead of like I think that was the only Capcom guy we got was Dante. That was even before the Devil May Cry game was out. Yeah, I played it for probably a good month and I haven't touched it since. Like I think I played it when Mewtwo came out, and I actually got it free with somebody like with a code that had the Club Nintendo thing. But yeah, I haven't touched it. I don't have any other DLC other than Mewtwo. And I'm not really a Pokemon guy fan anyways. I was a Pokemon fan when I was younger, but I don't anymore. Like Greninja, I don't even know who the heck that is. Lucario, like, I don't know. You down for that? I think like oh gosh, I don't even know if like Superbot's even on Twitter anymore. I don't even know if Or like, were they officially shut down? I just know like they said they weren't partnering with them. Yeah, the old Pokemon coming on in the eShop. I actually might even pick one of those up. I used to have, I think that was Pokemon Blue I used to have. I might even have Red at some point. I don't know if I ever had Yellow. But yeah, I played the crap out of those when I was on Game Boy. Hey, alright. Yeah, and I would have wished they would have gotten another chance to like make another PlayStation All-Stars. But I was really surprised they kind of just cut them off after that one game. Plus, the marketing for that game was god-awful. Like those, what was that live-action commercial with live-action Sackboy and live-action Cole and Kratos? It's just such a terrible commercial. It was all like black and white or something. Ugh. But, oh well. I mean, Sony didn't do very good with any of their marketing on the PS3 generation, I feel like. Even, like, towards the end, like, Resistance 3's marketing, I remember, was, like, really awful. Like, they had that, speaking of PlayStation Move, the commercial of Kevin Butler riding the unicorn or whatever that horse was or whatever, riding that and with the PlayStation Move and 3D glasses on. It was just like, oh. Like they didn't even show any gameplay, I don't think, from any of those commercials. But I guess that's kind of what some of the Kevin Butler commercials were about. That was kind of Kevin Butler's, one of his last ones, I believe. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I remember it was like, what was it? One of like Jeff Keighley's shows were like the first thing that talked about PlayStation All-Stars. And that was pretty cool. I enjoyed. Oh, I got it. Because like it was leading up to it was like Superbot had a job posting. It was from a new developer and stuff like that. And then I remember it was like Title Fight like a couple months before, or even a year before. So bold PlayStation experience predictions. Oh no, I missed it. Oh man. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2. It's what Superbot the Porthouse. I don't know. I think Bluepoint did the Vita version, I believe. Because I heard that was, I knew it was okay. I mean, it was just I don't know, it just felt fine, which I guess that's your job when porting a game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed about it. Crazy prediction, one Vita game. Yeah, that'd be a crazy prediction. Get Gio Corsi up on the stage. Announce Bastion finally at some point coming to Vita, like it was announced last at PSX. Yeah, there's like a lot of games on it's like if you look on the upcoming list on PSNStores.com, they've got like a lot of games that are already out on PS4 that just have yet to come to Vita. Like I think finally they announced like Teslagrad is coming to Vita, but then you also got like Axiom Verge and Volume, stuff like that still isn't on the Vita yet. All right, long goal. Dang. Yeah, I can't say that I've played too much Vita. I mean, I do play it, I'd say frequently. I've been playing the, Super Beat Sonic game. That's pretty fun. I didn't play Persona 4 Dancing All Night, but I hear it's a lot like that. They got some cool songs on there too. And I'm still playing through the Ratchet HD collection, going through Platinum and all those games. I think pretty much all I need is just, like, to basically farm bolts in Up Your Arsenal. I have all the Platinums. Yeah, I never did... I think I played maybe a demo at, like, PAX for Freedom Wars. I think that's all I've played. Yeah, Soul Sacrifice would be cool. I felt like that might even be into that, like, kind of how Gravity Rush got a, Gravity Rush is getting a PS4 remaster. I always thought maybe, like, Soul Sacrifice would be in that mix, so, like, throw Delta in there and the DLC, and... But I think, whatever, Concept, Keiji Inafune's thing, I think they got enough going on right now. They gotta get a Mighty Number 9 out of the door, and whatever that other Kickstarter game, I don't know if it actually happened. Then they got Recore, and I think they got something else, or something like that. Yeah, I think you're probably talking about the Vita TV. Yeah, I have one of those. I actually bought one at launch, and I've played a good amount of stuff on there, but a lot of games that I would like to play, like something like Uncharted Golden Abyss or something that isn't supported. I'm surprised they didn't rework that for PS4, and I can see that still coming at some point. But who knows? Maybe it's like a standalone download or something, I don't know. I haven't turned on my Vita TV in probably about 5 months. I think I got on there to just, like, for some reason download Octodad, see if it downloaded on Vita. I do know the Super Beat Sonic game is on PS TV. I've been wanting to check that out on Vita TV. I do need a new memory card because I got my I got a 32 gig got my 32 gig Vita card in my regular Vita, but I think I want to at least try and get, you know, like a 64 or another 32 to put in my Vita TV, so I don't have to keep switching. Yeah, that's something we're really wanting to start doing is video reviews. We're wanting to do a lot of stuff good on YouTube. I actually was thinking about doing some recording, see if I can get through with the Vita TV, but it looks like it might be somewhat complicated. I'm not too much, but I might need like a splitter, stuff like that, to do that. But of course, it's just a lot easier to, like, for us that don't have big software rigs, stuff like that. We can just kind of use the PlayStation 4 share and put it in there. So that definitely helps out a lot. But yeah, definitely expect to see more videos coming out soon. Yeah, I need a splitter. Yeah. I'll definitely have to look into one of those. Okay, there's $30. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look that up. But yeah, we hope that that Fallout 4 is just the beginning. Curtis has been doing a good amount of stuff. He's put out a few videos, I think, on Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I think he's still going through that. That's a massive game. Yeah, I think he was doing some Disgaea videos. He was doing some Disney Infinity stuff also. Just kind of playing around Disney Infinity, like what he was building in the toy box and stuff. There's another one. Another goal. I'm up to 4 in this match. But yeah, I'm just kind of also thinking like what else do you think we might get at like PSX? I'm always wondering if like they are gonna maybe show like a God of War, because that seems like kind of like a hardcore PlayStation fan base kind of game. Because it was kind of weird. I remember like God of War Ascension was just announced like out of the blue, like it was before E3, was it 2012 or something like that? It just kind of came out of the blue, or E3 2011, I think it was. They just kind of announced that, and it was like, here it is, and so I think I could see a God of War game showing up at PSX. Definitely just PS4. I would think the next God of War game they do is actually God of War 4, but I don't think it'll be God of War : something else. But you never know. We talked about it a little bit on Colin and Curtis in the Morning last week, but I actually kind of hope to hear some more like PlayStation Now stuff. Like, I actually want to get excited for PlayStation Now at some point, and like right now I'm just not excited for PlayStation Now. So I want something that gives me like a reason to maybe subscribe for like a month or something like that. I'm still waiting to do my 7-day free trial. Just so like when the catalog builds out, like they put out that whatever 105 games and most of them were Capcom stuff, but just even that kind of stuff is really cool. Yeah, the rumored PS1 PS title. Yeah, that was like even like a long time ago, wasn't it? Like they did some patent that had like trophy support on those kind of games. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm not too optimistic about PS Now. I don't know. Like when I was in the PS Now beta, like like before it was like officially released or whatever, and I played through Papo.io for the first time through that, and that was like one of their free games they gave out. I wasn't gonna spend money on a beta and do that, but that was fun. It ran fine. Like every once in a while it got pretty blurry, but for the most part it looked fine. I think I played like kind of, I wouldn't call it more intensive, but like I think I played Dead Island Riptide for a little bit, and that ran fine, reacted pretty good. But I still see like maybe in the future, maybe like 2 years, 3 years down the road, I could see maybe PS Now being a big thing. And even like I think Shuhei Yoshida said something that they look at PlayStation as a service, not like a game console. So I could see, you know, who knows, like maybe even the PS6 or PS7 or something is just like a PS TV kind of thing that plays games, just streaming. It's pretty exciting. I hope they do like another 2-hour plus press conference like they did last PSX. And granted, like you had stuff at PSX announced that was like Octodad coming to Vita that like wouldn't get really any stage time at an E3 press conference. But it was cool to kind of just see all those just announcements that were ran off. I don't know, might get maybe some Last Guardian trailer. I know they're talking about they want to avoid showing too much. Which, if they're saying they're avoiding showing too much, that kind of worries me that the game really isn't all that long. That's just kind of just my own kind of fear. Yeah, I think Street Fighter V was, that was announced there. And that was kind of like one of the big announcements, that it was like going to be PS4 exclusive on console. And so PS4 and PC. Yeah, that was definitely, that was pretty early, I think, in the conference. Because I think they started off with Uncharted, and they were right into I think they were like right into Street Fighter, like pretty close on. I don't think we'll see any Uncharted 4. I can't see them doing another stage demo. I think maybe they would learn, hopefully, from their problem with Uncharted 3, which I agree, that they talked about that they thought they revealed too much in Uncharted 3, which I agree with that. Like they already, like, even before the game came out, they showed the ship, they showed the chateau, they showed the airplane, stuff like that. So hopefully they don't show too much. I could see there maybe being a trailer with maybe like a little bit of some new cutscenes, but I don't. Maybe if there's like some big co-op mode with the multiplayer that wasn't with the reveal at Paris Games Week, maybe we'll get something. we'll probably get like Sony San Diego step out on stage to talk MLB 16 the show or something like that. Because kind of realistically, like that game came out in like what, middle of late March or something like that, and the MLB season starts in April again, so it's really not that far off from hearing about the new MLB game. Yeah, and Sony talked about it like, oh, we still have support for, like, they retracted on their statement. I don't remember the full statement, but something about like they retracted on their statement that they don't have any first-party games in development for Vita. But I mean, like, what does that mean? That MLB 16 the show is coming to Vita, and like that's their first-party support for Vita? That was kind of my first thought. And might see more about Dreams. Maybe some concept trailer. I don't know. I wouldn't expect to see too much after what we saw at Paris Games Week. I'm personally not looking forward to all that game that much. Yeah, I agree. I don't know, maybe there'll be something that just comes out of Dreams that's just like, wow, like I gotta have that. Even Little Big Planet I wasn't too big in. Alright. Probably not getting anything from Detroit, which, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything. But I didn't really care for Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls, but man, that Detroit Become Human, that's got me excited. And I've known about that actress Valerie Curry. She was on a TV show called The Following that I used to watch. It was an okay show, but yeah, she was on that for like the first 2 seasons. I don't know if you guys thought about it, but I just remember talking with the other guys from the site about like thinking that was Jennifer Lawrence when they first showed Ellen Page Station. Yeah, and even those, maybe we'll even see something about. Well, they were kind of at Paris Games Week, but maybe we'll see something about Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls on PS4. Apparently, there was some demo station at Paris Games Week. Oh. Yeah, I never did play. I played like a demo for Heavy Rain, but I never did play Beyond Two Souls. It was one of it was one of those games that I thought about maybe renting. Like, it's on my rent list. We have like a local video store here, and maybe someday, I don't know, but I'm not really in a rush to go play Beyond Two Souls. Probably, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Don't worry too much about playing it. Probably too early to expect anything from Sucker Punch after they did they did Second Son, then they did First Light for Infamous. I would kind of expect them to be done with Infamous, but I don't think we'll see anything from them. If anything, maybe just some, I don't know if I'd call it CG, but some just trailer that's like, hey, here's an announcement of the next thing we're doing. That's probably the best thing I can maybe assume. Oh, we did it. 1 second. Alright. Yeah. And you know, we might get some of those like Japanese announcements. Like we got like, what was it? I always forget the numbers, but it was Yakuza 5, I think, that was announced at PSX, coming to PS3, and I think it's still coming out this year technically, or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool for builders. I know I know Curtis would be excited for those. Yeah, it's like North America, like the Sony America is like, what was it? They announced Gravity Rush 2 at TGS, and like North America was saying literally nothing about it. Like they mentioned Gravity Rush Remastered, but then they said absolutely nothing about Gravity Rush 2, and then like they finally confirmed it coming to North America after Paris Games Week. Like just what, 3-4 weeks later? That was weird. Might get, I'd say, I don't know about another demo, but I would say maybe a new Horizon trailer. I really like what I'm seeing from Horizon, but I feel like I need to be sold, and I'm not sold yet. I know it's kind of a lot to ask, like with what they've shown so far. But who knows? They even talked about what was it, like Bungie or something like that supposed to be at PSX, and I wonder if they're gonna show something off. Because even last year at, I don't know if they did it last year at, yeah, not still on Horizon. Yeah, I don't know. Like it looks great, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't really see it yet. But I guess kind of feels I don't remember what the full E3 trailer was, but it just kind of feels like we just saw the hunting of the mechanical beast, and like that's it. Yeah, looking forward. Yeah, I'd say that. Enslaved, Monster Hunter. Yeah, I definitely see that. You know, I was waiting for that Horizon demo at Paris Games Week. I was just waiting for some, other character like, Jim to join the party or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. But who'd have thought something like Dragon Quest Heroes, maybe. I mean, granted, I guess it was on PS4 before, but I guess as an American guy that doesn't know too much about Dragon Quest, it just kind of feels like that was a kind of a mainly portable system kind of turning into, but I guess the other ones were on PS2 and stuff. Kind of just seemed Dragon Quest went Nintendo for a while. But yeah, I know they've got all the Monster Hunter Ultimates and the whatever on the Wii U's and the 3DS's. And I never really got into Monster Hunter. I think I did play one of the demos for one on the 3DS, but I don't know. It's the first thing I think of is I don't have that much time to sink into an RPG like that, but here I am playing Witcher, so whatever. What else do we got? Oh no. I would say, like, there was something on, I saw some article about, I didn't read it though, but like in Unravel, Alienation, and Shadow of the Beast release dates leaked or something like that on the PlayStation Store, but of course, you can't take that with a grain of salt. I could see, like, that's PSX kind of the place to do a lot of those downloadable indie titles. Not indie, but because it's Sony Computer Entertainment America with Housemarque, but and EA. It just kind of seems like the smaller downloadable titles is something you'd put, like you'd put at PSX. Like I even think like I mean, granted, I think Housemarque's European studio, but I thought something like Matterfall would have been a good PSX announcement. But who knows, we might even see something more from that game at PSX. Maybe we'll actually hear about maybe we'll hear about Rime. Remember that game? Yeah. Oh. Rime got announced like 2 Gamescoms ago, I think. and we haven't really heard anything since. Yeah. Let's, anybody want to take bets on another No Man's Sky Let's Zoom Out of the Galaxy demo? Oh boy. No Man's Sky is a weird one for me, because, I mean, it's probably a game that I'll go out and buy. Probably like it'll be, you know, downloadable or whatever. But I guess, I just feel like the novelty will just wear off, like, really soon. I don't know. I just feel like I'll play it and I'll be, like, really engrossed for, like, 4 hours, and then I'll just quit and then, like, go eat dinner, go to bed, and then I'll just be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it like, when they did that, what was that, VGX or something, 2013, like, they showed that trailer of the guy coming out of the water for the first time. Like, it looked awesome, but it just feels like the more we've heard and the more we've seen, it's... And maybe it's the thing that, like, people just want us to, like, see more to the game, like, in gameplay demos, but they're not... It doesn't really seem like they're showing that much more. Like, they just kind of seem like they're showing the same demo over and over again, but it's just like a new location and like maybe a new monster. Yeah, and I think we talked about it on our TGS, or not TGS, Paris Games Week. Oh man, wow, tied it up. The ball was juggled in the air. We talked about it on our Paris Games Week thing. Like, I don't think No Man's Sky is getting released in June 2016. I just see that, and I don't know. I just feel like it's not. I just feel like it's not going to hit that date. I don't think it's going to be like catastrophically pushed back, but I could see it maybe like a month or something like that. Like, I could see it being July, and then, like, that game coming out. But, who knows. Hey! Alright, I didn't even really do anything. Just kind of stood there. Alright. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to demo, but I think VR is going to be really big at PlayStation Experience. I don't know if we're going to get any, like, concrete details on PlayStation Experience, or, sorry, on PlayStation VR at PSX, but I don't know, maybe. Might get something. I don't know if we'll get pricing. Pricing is kind of that thing that's like, oh, $300 for that. I don't know. I could see them having their own like VR event, like a PlayStation meeting or whatever they have those every once in a while. They release the PS4 or show the PS4 off. I'm personally not really caring at all about VR. I've tried some of the tech demos for Oculus. I just don't care. Like, every time I see VR, I'm just like, I just don't care. Like, I think I even mentioned on one of the things, like, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotcha. I've been hearing about that. Yeah, that'd be interesting to hear. Hopefully everything's going okay in Paris at the moment. But yeah, definitely check back later. Yeah, I know, I'd like to care too. Like, there's every once in a while I get like an inkling that I'm just like, yeah, man, like, VR is really cool, and then like 5 minutes later I'm just like, I don't care again. Like, even I think I maybe mentioned like the Rigs game, that's the Gorilla Cambridge game. It's like, I'd play that game, but I just don't want to play it in VR. Yeah. I gotcha. Ooh. Yeah, and like maybe the only thing I'd want to play in VR would be like anything close to that kitchen demo. But even that, I'm just like, whatever. Like, I could live without it. That was even the thing that's like, you know, I usually am kind of there day one with some new PlayStation products, but like I bought Move day one, stuff like that. Actually, I didn't buy a Vita day one. Like I bought like a PS4 day one, stuff like that, and I just don't see myself shelling out probably like what, $250, something like that, maybe even more. Who knows for VR. I think VR is going to crash and burn. I really, it's kind of like my inside thought is that everybody thinks this is going to be big. I think it's just going to crash and burn. I just feel like nobody's just going to care about VR. That's kind of funny. Standing straight up. Take off! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And even the Kinect though, kind of like, I think it kind of did okay like day one. But yeah, I hear ya. And who knows, maybe they'll do something that'll be like, wow, like I'm sold. But even like one of my favorite developers is Insomniac, and the old Ratchet team, nice. The old Ratchet team and the team that did Fuse, which is an okay game. It's not all that great. But they're doing this, was Edge of Nowhere or something like that, VR third-person game for Oculus, and I'm just like, man, like that's what you're doing? Like I was really looking forward to like what they were gonna do next. Like I'd take Fuse 2 over this Edge of Nowhere game on Oculus. Hey, welcome back. We've just been talking about some VR stuff. We're kind of not really excited for it. I really feel like it could be a thing that Sony doesn't really support all that well, like they did with kind of the Vita, and like Move, kind of stuff like that. Yeah, I gotcha, and that's cool. It's definitely smart. What quarter on the Extra Life stream? I'm assuming we are on the second quarter, so this is the call-in block. I am here till 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, whatever that is, like 5 Pacific, I believe. So, still here for a little bit, playing some Rocket League, played some Witcher 3 earlier. So after me, it'll be, oh no, there we go. After me, it'll be Brad streaming some Fallout 4. Maybe some other stuff, and then Curtis will round off the stream late at night, playing a wide range of stuff. So, yeah, Eric did his stream earlier. Played Crimea. I'm always forgetting how to pronounce that name. He played some Sports Friends. I played a good amount of other stuff. Let's see. I think he played like Spelunker World, played some Diablo 3, some N++. I think that's what we've gotten to so far. On my short list, I had Rocket League, Witcher 3. I've been actually finally started up Drive Club PS Plus, so I might jump in on that at some point. I just feel like I don't know if I'll see myself playing Drive Club for many of hours, and plus I don't know how much content's really in the PlayStation Plus version. And then the other thing I put on there was perhaps Metal Gear Online. I've already played that like once or twice, and it already kind of seems like the community for that's kind of gone. Granted, that's kind of not the reason why you buy Metal Gear Solid 5. But yeah, I've had fun with it. I used to play Metal Gear Online on MGS4. And I liked that for a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, I'm saying that like a lot. Words that kill. I really like MGS5. Metal Gear is one of my favorite series. Do I think it's going to be remembered fondly, like in the terms of Metal Gear? Not really. But I think like right now it'll be remembered. But and it might even win Game of the Year, kind of stuff like that. But I think for like the hardcore Metal Gear fans, I think it might not be looked upon in the end as one of the greater ones. Yeah, we remember it as a great half of a game. Yeah, I hear you there. I ended up getting the collector's edition. Of course, we won't go into any spoilers, but you know, there's a basically there's a mission that might be somewhat important to the overall story of the game that's not featured in the game, that appeared to be cut out. But it's on. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. But there's a disc that features this missing episode on the collector's edition. Yeah, there's some plot points that are left dangling. I won't go into spoilers, of course, but there's a twist at the end, and I don't know if it'd be one of the greatest Kojima twists, but I would say it's probably like on a top 5 list of Metal Gear twists, kind of stuff like that. Kind of plays with your whole perception of the game. But I'm still a big fan on it. I don't know if it'll be my game of the year, but I really enjoyed my time with it. And I still play it from time to time, and who knows, I might even do some single player MGS5, but we'll see. And I'm also kind of I'm that one person that like Konami's talked about, like, oh, we're hiring for a new full scale or whatever the quote was, Metal Gear game. I'm kind of willing to give them a shot. Yeah, they did. Yeah, there were some things that were taken out a little bit, like features, even stuff like that they brought back. Like a specific character was gone at one point in the game. They put that character back in. I'm hesitant to see what Konami does with Metal Gear. I don't know. I'm willing to give them a shot, which I don't know is like really the greatest thing. The first thing that comes to my mind was the first thing that came to my mind was the original Metal Gear Solid Rising. Before it was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, then Platinum took over. That was actually like a Konami Kojima Productions Metal Gear game, but it wasn't like Kojima heading up the project. It was just basically like it was a Kojima Productions game, but Kojima wasn't like the main. That's what I'm trying to say. The main director of the game, and after that game just kind of went dark for a while, they re-revealed it as Metal Gear Rising. That Platinum had taken over, and Kojima just sounded like in one of those interviews just threw his entire team under the bus, basically saying like we had deadlines we didn't meet, we had like the game was just a complete mess, that like there was absolutely no direction, and he basically even said like I don't trust my team to make a game by themselves. So like, I mean, that maybe like if it's part of that old Kojima Productions team, you know, that might be kind of scary to see a game come out like that. But I think Rising, I really like Rising Revengeance. I do think that'll be. It was good like when it came out, that like people really liked it. But I could see in the future, I could see Rising Revengeance being one of those games that gets looked at fondly. Yeah. Yeah, I could still see another. I could see another Rising game. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah. I don't have the actually don't have the HD collection on Vita. I do have the HD collection on PS3, but I never did pick it up on Vita. That definitely would be a cool thing to have. Doing that. Yeah, I don't even have I don't have Peace Walker digitally on my Vita either. I was one of the day one PSP buyers, whatever, like 2010, that bought Peace Walker physical. So of course, then when the Vita came out, I didn't pay for that. Yeah, I agree that transferring. Yeah, same. Transferring, man. Remember, wasn't like Zone of the Enders HD collection supposed to come out on Vita and have transferring and all that stuff? Something like, yeah. I've got Portable Ops and Portable Ops Plus on UMD. Surprising enough, I actually went back and beat Portable Ops. I really don't like. I mean, overall, it's an okay game, but story-wise, it's fine. But gameplay-wise, I think that game is a mess. I had to. Luckily, you can configure your controls like super weird. You can button map pretty much everything, which I am so thankful you could do that. But yeah, actually, I went back and played and beat Portable Ops. And it's kind of like a precursor to things to come. Like that was the game that started all of the recruiting, and I don't know about I can't remember if you developed weapons in that game, but all the recruiting people, stuff like that. And even funny enough, I actually had Portable Ops Plus before I had Portable Ops. I guess when I was like really young and like really stupid, and I didn't really follow video games all that much back then. But I actually thought Portable Ops Plus came with like Portable Ops, so I thought I was getting the story mode and everything. And then of course I bought it, and then it was just like the challenge rooms or just more missions to do. Yeah, I never did play Acid. That's one of the ones I wanted to check out at some point. I've looked at it like on eBay or Amazon, stuff like that. I think it was eBay, I don't know, Amazon. Yeah, that's one of the ones I've been wanting to play. Yeah. Yeah. Acid 1 and Acid 2. I've had a friend that really wasn't into Metal Gear at all, but played those games. And enjoyed them. Oh, the PSP. It's still going strong. Apparently, they got that new what's that game called? I can't remember. Some PSP game that was from Xseed that just got localized. Just came out just a couple weeks ago. Trails from the Sky, something like that. I never was too big on the JRPG PSP train, but yeah, I almost got into like Parasite Eve and like the Third Birthday. I never did though, but I always thought those looked kind of cool. Yeah, I'd say so. And even like, I think the biggest like misconception with the PSP is that like people say like it was a failure, but it sold what, like 80 million or something like that, like crazy amount of systems in its life cycle, but like completely was not a failure. But people will look back that yeah, it got overshadowed. It got beat by the DS, so they'll look at it as a failure. Yeah, it's every once in a while I go on the Vita store and I just look at some of the old PSP games and want to try some of those out. I remember when Plus was just starting out, and I'm kind of going back to it. It looked like, well, like Invisibles, but they actually used to give out like PSP games on PlayStation Plus, and that was kind of like when they were doing all of the minis and stuff like that. I actually played. I think this was before the Vita came out. They had Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions on there, and I played that for a little bit. I like that. Yeah, I was thinking that was originally the PS1 game, and like Third Birthday is like the... Oh, it was originally on PSP? Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought it was like Third Birthday, I remember it was on PSP. Yeah. Because they had like a Monster Hunter on PSP that they gave out for Plus at one point. I think they gave out like the Mega Man Maverick Hunter, which is like a really good game, but like they're just giving out more PSP games. Yeah, I mean, like, wasn't there an Invisibles game that came out on... I mean, maybe that's why they're doing it. Wasn't there an Invisible games that came out on Vita, like, just last year or something like that? Maybe they want you to get the PSP Invisible so you'll go buy the Vita versions. I don't know. But that's really kind of... I don't want to call it low, but it's just kind of like, why? Like, that's what you're giving Vita owners? Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Scored again. Oh, it was? Okay. I thought I remember hearing some interview. I might be completely wrong. Oh yeah, the PSP camera. I remember that. I never got one. Haha. Oh. Yeah, a lot of good stuff on that there PSP. Oh no. The other game this month from PSP. Yeah. What was Dragonfin Soup the other quote-unquote Vita game that came out? Technically, like, that was classified as a Vita game, but still cross-buy. I can't remember. Yeah, there was that. There was Walking Dead Season 2 and Magicka 2. I thought Walking Dead Season 2 was a weird kind of addition, like before they put on Season 1. Yeah. Free Minecraft for PS4. Go on this website. LOL. You. LOL. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up the stream back up here. There we go. Well, 6-0. I think we did it. Tell you what, we're gonna do one more Rocket League, and then I think I'll switch to something else. I don't know what I'm gonna switch to. Maybe even more Witcher. I don't know. I really got to get through that game, so I might just stream that. But again, if you're oh, that's right. Yeah, Invisible's Mass Effect 2. Yeah, I had Mass Effect 2 I played that because I was really excited for that game when it came out on PS3 because it was like the year after the 360. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a year after 360 and it came out on PS3. I was so excited. Like I got there at like 10 a.m. Like I think it was like Target or something like that. Like Target opened and got there at 10 a.m. right when they opened, bought Mass Effect 2, came home, I really enjoyed the beginning, but honestly, I was not a fan of Mass Effect 2. Dying Light, I don't have Dying Light. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I don't have a ton on my hard drive right now. I've got like Destiny, Taken King. I play that every once in a while. I don't know if you want to see any of that. I pretty much only play Crucible anyways on Destiny. What else do I have? I have Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I've got that. That's kind of like a PSNStores favorite. Got like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which I'm sure you guys are such big fans of that game. I'm not really a big Call of Duty fan, but I actually graduated college and last year, and there was a friend that goes to my church that bought me Advanced Warfare so I could play with him. Yeah, you know, I was really a big fan of like the House of Wolves content. Like I didn't care for Dark Below that had like the Crota raid or whatever. But just I was pretty excited for Taken King, but I just don't care after Taken King. Like I just don't care anymore with Destiny. Like they've got a lot of these quests. Like I think overall it's a better game than like it originally was, but they've got like all these quests that are just, I mean, I understand some games do it, but they're just dumb and retarded. Like you have to kill a certain amount of, like to get this exotic, you have to kill a certain amount of enemies in the Crucible with this weapon with a 2 to like 2.0 KD, and then like after that you have to kill this boss with this shotgun, and it's like, why? Like it's dumb. Yeah, I was kind of into like the only time I actually played Destiny is basically when I just want to play PvP and I just like want to listen to a podcast or something like that. It's almost like my time killer now. Yeah, I'm probably close the same way. I haven't played it in a long time. But I don't know. I mean, even for the longest time, the Destiny disc was the disc that was in my PS4. That was like the disc I always had. But now recently, it's just been Metal Gear still. Thanks. Nice shot. Nice shot, buddy. Yeah, I could see... I can't remember if I just mentioned this. I could see Destiny having some presence at PlayStation Experience, because what, like they announced the first Dark Below trailer or something. I don't know, something with Dark Below or something with Destiny. I thought was at PSX, and like there was a Destiny DLC that came out in December after the original game had launched in September. So I wonder if maybe they'll announce something soon. I don't know. But they are kind of updating it with new quests and stuff. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. I wanna see if I do have Super Meat Boy. I gotta look. I can see right after this if I have Super Meat Boy. I had it downloaded. I wonder if I deleted it. I have to see. Yeah, the Heaven's Sword expansion. Curtis plays a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played it. I think I was. I say I haven't played it, but I think I was in the original beta that was on like PS3. I think for Final Fantasy 14, the whole like Realm Reborn stuff. I think I created a character and everything in the beta. And then I don't think I ever played it because I had to do some other update or something like that. And I just never played it again. It was kind of like DC Universe Online. Like I played that for a little bit because that was like one of the first MMOs on PS3, and then I played that and made a character and did the intro, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I didn't really get into MMOs. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember a lot of talk when the original Final Fantasy XIV came out on PC that it was just such a train wreck. I just remember being like, there was all these joke reviews and basically reviews making a mockery of it. Just like a completely broken game. And I remember the that E3 announcement that had Final Fantasy XIV. What was that, E3 2009? That they showed the trailer. It looks gorgeous, and they show Final Fantasy XIV, and then like right at the bottom, it pops in at the end, online. And then people were just kind of like, oh no. And that was even before I think Final Fantasy 13 was out. Playing Infamous, I don't have that installed, and I don't even have First Light on my hard drive anymore. I'm sorry, I'm really kind of lame right now. I think I've got like Octodad on my hard drive. I was playing through some of those shorts that I never played through. I'll after this match is over, I'll see what I got, and I'll report back in a minute with what I got. Oh, centered. Oh. No. Yeah, I do know I got Plants vs. Zombies. I do know I think I still have Advanced Warfare. The only reason I have that installed, I think, still is because I haven't played the campaign, and I actually enjoy Call of Duty campaigns a good amount. I don't buy the Call of Duty games really, like ever. Again, like I just got that Advanced Warfare with a graduation present, but I really enjoy playing the multiplayer, or the campaigns a lot. Second Son's cool. I think I got the platinum in it. I don't think it's as good as something like, I don't think it's as good a game as something like Infamous 2. But I still think it's pretty good. I will be right back. I mean, you might not be able to hear my audio. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go to my XMB, see what I got real quick. Okay, so I've got, just trying to think off the top of my head, I got Transistor, which I've beaten that, but I got Transistor, I'm keeping it on my hard drive. I still want to do like a platinum thing with that, because I've got a good amount of the trophies in there. I have Never Alone, I've got Octodad, I have MLB The Show, I had Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, it's still on my hard drive. I have not played Everybody's Gone to the Rapture yet. I'd be down to maybe start that if anybody wanted to watch that. I have like the Castle game, which was a game I reviewed on PSNStores. It's actually pretty cool. And I'm like 2 trophies away from the platinum in that, so I just kept it on my hard drive. But I do have the game that you might want to play. You might want to see me play. I have PT still on my hard drive. So, yeah, I know, as experience. Yeah, I know. But I do have PT. So if anybody wants to see me play PT, I've never beaten PT. But I've even tried it like a guide to beat PT, and I still haven't been able to do it. So I'm not sure. Yeah, that sucks, especially when it's like, when it's right there. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, that's, because I even got like that PlayStation Live from or PlayStation News or whatever that was, notification that said like PT cannot be re-downloaded, stuff like that. So I'm always antsy for the day that I lose my I lose my hard drive or something like that, or even if I get to a terabyte hard drive or 2 terabyte hard drive, I switch over, I'm gonna lose that, lose PT. Yeah, let me check one more time. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything. I have like Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, I would say if I back it up, yeah, I would say if I transfer it over and back it up, yeah, I'd say it probably transfers. Which I'd definitely need to get like an external hard drive or something like that and do that. I might end up trying with Metal Gear Online. So I think we might try that out. We'll see if anybody's online. If nobody's online, we'll jump off and we'll come to something else. But I will be right back with the stream, so don't go anywhere.